countryside young boy who left home with nothing and almost lost everything trying to become someone. This is not a success story. It's what happened before success. He grew up where the nights were quiet, the dreams were small, but people were honest and faithful. A small countryside house. The paint was peeling of the edges of the house. Fields that stretched further than anyone expected him to. This place didn't teach ambition and big dreams. It only taught patience and calmness. His parents in their late 50s worked hard all their life. They spoke very little. They believed effort mattered more than just words. But every night, he stared at the same sky and wondered why his dreams felt bigger than the town that raised him. And that's when he made a decision, which would either change his life or break him. He then went and shared it with his parents. Thinking out loud, he says, "I think I want to try the city." No arguments, no fear disguised as advice, just silence, the kind that carries understanding. They didn't promise success, they promised belief. The bus pulled away, leaving his hometown behind. The house became smaller through the rear windows of the bus. His fear didn't. He thought leaving would be the hardest part. But he was wrong. The city didn't welcome him. It tested him. Noise, speed, faces that didn't care who he was or where he came from. A tiny room. Thin mattress. A future that suddenly felt very expensive. Days and weeks disappeared into many rejections. Nights turned into calculations. Within weeks, he realized ambition doesn't impress the city. Only survival does. This is the part people forget to tell you. When they tell you to chase your dreams, many missed meals, unanswered messages, smiles that hid panic. He worked jobs that didn't match his dreams. He learned how to pretend he wasn't scared. Some nights he stood still while the city rushed past him and wondered if leaving was a mistake. He called home less, not because he didn't miss them, but because he didn't want them to hear how close he was to quitting. One night, he stood at the edge of giving up, and everything changed. Change didn't arrive dramatically, it arrived quietly. One lesson learned the hard way, one failure that taught him more than success ever could. He stopped asking for chances. He started creating them. He worked hard and long hours, stayed late, learned faster. Failure stopped feeling personal. It became a teacher. For the first time, the city noticed him, and that scared him more than failure ever did. What started as an idea became nights without sleep. No shortcuts, no applause, no excuses, just consistency. Pressure followed him everywhere, but this time, he wasn't running. Slowly, things shifted. People listened, numbers changed, opportunities came. But success has a cost, and he was about to understand it. From the outside, it looked perfect. Stability, recognition, freedom, but something felt unfinished. The city that once ignored him now respected him. Yet the thing he wanted most wasn't here, so he made another decision. This one wasn't about ambitions and dreams. It was emotional and meaningful. He decided to go back to his hometown. The road back to the home felt shorter. The house was the same. The sky hadn't changed. His parents opened the door, like they always had. He hugged his dad like he was gone for years. No celebration, just pride in parents' eyes for their son. He didn't talk about money. He talked about nights he almost quit. About fear, about growth. Standing where it all began, success finally made sense. Not because he became someone important, but because he came back as someone stronger than the boy who left. Some dreams take you far, so you can finally understand home.